Hey chess friends, my name is Sprout and welcome back to the road to 1400. We are at 1357. We've had some losses. We're gonna get a game started, see if we can change our fortunes around. Hopefully we can, because otherwise I'll be sad, and I don't like being sad. We have the white pieces. Let's play d4 and see what our opponent does. What are they gonna do? They meet d4 with d5. We'll play knight to c3 because, yeah, it's a good thing to do. Yeah, it leads to the Jobava London, which I really like. Okay, and they are closing in their light squared bishop. So I'm going to go bishop to f4. We're not going to be able to do a Jobava pound rush. We're also probably not going to be able to do any sort of silly knight jumps. And we're also not going to do anything there. I'm just going to keep developing. Unless I have anything better. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, eventually this is going to be good. So, in order for that to be good, I first have to go here. If they want to take, they're just giving me an open B file, so doubling up the pawns, but open B file is nice. I imagine they will develop there, because that's a decent-ish move. And we have to develop our bishop to d3 in this case. Otherwise, they can come in and start some stuff here, because I can't actually move that knight because it's pinned. So we do need to be able to defend the e4 square. And we're just gonna get ready to castle kingside. Now with this knight here, it does dash my hopes of being able to put a knight here on e5 and have them push the f-pawn. That's a nice little trap, you know, they push the f-pawn, you swing the queen in, you sack a knight, all this fun stuff. None of it can really happen now that they've moved their knight there, and that's okay. We'll just have to play a little less crazy, which is a little difficult today because I've had a mountain of caffeine. I've had a dangerous, unrecommended amount of caffeine for today. Yeah. Which will hopefully help me with winning this game. Or it won't. Oh, geez. Hopefully it... Yeah, I'll be really grumpy if that doesn't happen. But, yeah, hopefully I'll win the game, because that would be nice. And if I lose, well, I've had enough caffeine, so I guess I'll still be, like, happy about it. Wait, will I? Nah, no one's happy to lose. Plus, I've lost a bunch of games. I don't want to lose today, because losing doesn't feel good. Yeah. You know, YouTube says to, like, gain a following, you need to be authentic. Because authenticity counts. I authentically do not like losing games. And I think everyone can emphasize with that. Alright. So, nothing too interesting is happening right now. Knight to f3 is definitely incoming, because why wouldn't it? If I can get my knight there, maybe something interesting happens. Swing my rook around to b1, castle. All these things look good. All these things look like perfectly acceptable sorts of things that you would do. Yeah. But castling's definitely the forefront of things that I will do. I've got really nice control over e5. They're trying to add some more firepower to e5. I don't know if they really can yet, because it's protected now by 3 pieces, and so far they're only going to attack it with, like, maybe they swing that around. It's still not going to work for them, so I'm just going to go ahead right now, and I'll get castled. Alright. So, they are, unfortunately in this situation, I believe that I have to take, because I can't really let them push there. It just traps the bishop. I'm trying to see if there's any sort of counterattacks that I can do. There's not really anything. We're not in a situation to do any sort of bishop sacks over here. Only works really if there isn't a knight there. Yeah, things have to be different. So, in this situation, we do have to take. And then I think I'm going to need to activate my rooks. What can I do here? It takes like that, they move forward, and maybe we shift over here? Well, they can't move forward anyway. Not yet. But this is, this does mean there's less here protecting that square. Yeah, unfortunately I have to take. They'll retake with the knight. But now I can wedge my knight in here, which looks annoying and good for the position, for me anyway. Yeah, maybe then there's some sort of discoveries or something. I mean, they can probably take that bishop out, I guess. That's a concern. They could take the bishop out no matter what. I mean, I could move the bishop, but it just feels like at that point the bishop's really, like, fine there. If they do take, it corrects my pawn structure, so maybe we just say okay. And we just jump in our knight to e5. And if they want to take, then be my guest, I guess. Yeah, they can, if they take, they correct the pawn structure, and then maybe I can push my newly made d-pawn up to d4 and just cement this knight in place. Which doesn't look too bad. What else we got? What do we got going on? I mean, we've got some eyes on f7. That doesn't really do a whole lot. Yeah, so, not sure. Doesn't do a lot at all. My opponent's taken some time to think, which is fine by me. We should probably do something against about the knight, though. Just because it's got a nice kind of square right there. If it doesn't take, we need to figure out something. Something to do against it. At the very least, swinging our rook to b1, like, objectively can't be a bad thing. And otherwise, if they don't take here, maybe it's better to just save the bishop pair, you know? Like, just keep it? Definitely a possibility. Also, getting the queen off of there could be good. Where to put the queen? Where to put the queen? I mean, obviously, queen over here looks like at least something. Like, you have to do something with the position then. That looks pretty good, honestly. They're trying to go and they're trying to prime this. It's pretty slow. I think I'll just go over right now. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes for us. Not really worried about the push on this side, because it's so slow. I'm not worried about it at all. And if we do go here, we're at the very least forcing some vulnerabilities in their position. Of course, if here is their... I suppose they can move here, and that's still a consideration. So we have to be careful. I mean, jeez, I could almost... Okay, well, that's fine. Although there to there, that's definitely damaging. So, I think we're gonna have to go here. Am I worried about that somehow? Not really. I think here, we see what they take with. Yeah, actually, we see what they take with. So we have to go there, and we'll see what they take with. I imagine they take with the... Oh, they take with that. Okay, well, I think now... I mean, I could definitely play here, but I don't think that's actually doing anything. I think it's much bigger threat for me to just go right here right now. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're playing queen over to... We're playing queen over here to g4. I mean, I'm expecting them to take here. They could go there, which doesn't do as much. Yeah, so we're gonna see. I don't think... I mean, they can't afford to do any pawn grabbing now. They have to do something else. Do you go here right now and make some vulnerabilities in your position? Do you play h6 right now and blunder it? I mean, I'd love that. But I don't think they will, but I'd love it. Yeah, but we gotta see what they're gonna do in this position. We'll see what they're gonna do. Maybe bring their queen in. I mean, that's not the worst move I've seen. If they bring their queen in, I have to, like, I'm gonna have to, probably kick their knight out or something. I mean... Then the knight takes here. Do I have anything once the knight takes there? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Queen comes in there. Knight. Yeah, so the queen did move into there. I'd like to be able to move in and threaten the queen in some way, but I can't right now. So I think, I mean, I can move there for sure. But that doesn't really, it doesn't really get me anything, does it? It just gets them taking the pawn here. Which, I mean, was gonna happen anyway. If they're gonna take the pawn, maybe I should just move up. Like, just move up right there and say, like, okay, well, I'm not letting... You can have the pawn, but it's gonna affect your position. That could work. It could work. Feels like I'm also missing some tactics over here. It feels like there have to be, like, we have to be getting somewhat close to tactics. Yeah, it feels like we must be. I do think that is interesting, just to get it off of, like, to stop defending and also open up a path for my rook. Which might be good. Might be good. Yeah, we can't really do anything else right now. Kicking just seems silly. It doesn't really accomplish anything right now, this moment. So, I think I'll gambit the pawn. I'll give up the pawn, because I don't think there's anything immediate that can happen. Because they can't really play anything like that. Everything's locked down from that perspective. Maybe they could play here next, but... Yeah, actually, they could play there. That's a possibility. They could always just play, well, that's, yeah, that could be played for sure. Otherwise, I can kick out the knight and have the knight go this way, but am I getting anything there, really? I don't think I'm getting, like, I don't really think I'm doing anything with that play, right? Yeah, I don't think I am. So I think if I go here, and then they push, which would also... But if they push, they're pushing pawns in front of their king. So we'll just move there just to, you know, just to stop the knight needlessly taking it, because that would fall anyway. And then this way we can get our we can get some rooks to some open files and maybe cause some sort of problems, and do a little infiltration. Control an open file. Maybe we also play, like, rook there and get it back. It's possible. I mean, they could... I mean, I just don't know if that helps. Okay, so they're going there. What does that do, though? So they're gonna... Okay, but I play here. Where do you go from there? I'm not sure where you go from there. You take there and I retake, and then... That's fine, I guess. I wish I had an intermezzo on the queen, but I don't have an intermezzo on the queen. Yeah, not quite. Not quite an intermezzo. But I think here can't be wrong. I mean, it can't be wrong. They'll get a pawn up, I suppose. Okay. So that happens. That's gonna go there. I guess now I just threaten the queen, but am I concerned then about that forces a queen trade? Maybe? I could also just go right in here. If I could only do that, that'd be great. Maybe I can. I just gotta figure out a way to do it. Yeah, I just gotta figure out a way. Maybe. Let's go here. They can't take. It's getting it developed somewhere. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't know. But it is threatening this. So, and it's controlling the open file. And I guess we can go here and go here next. Which might work out. Let's see what they decide on doing here. Because right now, I don't know. Okay. That's not bad. That's really, really good. Why didn't I see that? That is really good. That is really, really good. But I think I have an out. But it's still good. Alright. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. If we can chase the queen and go over here, maybe. And we'll see. Maybe the queen. Maybe they'll offer a queen trade. Do I want a queen trade right now? I mean, not really. At the very least, we grab another pawn. But then we're just even. And even doesn't look great. Yeah, it's definitely not great right here. We could definitely be doing way, way better. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what they do. I mean, I imagine a queen trade is something they might want to do. Possibly. I mean, they shouldn't. They shouldn't want to do it, but they could. They could definitely, yeah, try to do a queen trade. Actually, does this work? Because here, there's so much stuff hanging in the position. Because we've got this hanging. I mean, overall, they found a really good move. Yeah, I might just be cooked after that one. We'll see. I could just be cooked. Yeah. We're cooked. We are cooked. I'm resigning. That was super painful, guys. Oh my god. That hurt so badly. I don't have Why? Why does it keep happening? Why can't I win a game? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just do the game review. We'll see how badly we played. Alright, let's see what we did. 72.1% compared to 81.1%. Played great in the opening, played complete trash in the middle game. That's so bad. So let's see where we went wrong. I mean, everywhere we went wrong. This was all fine. Getting our knight into the middle right now was a mistake. Interesting. Okay, what should we have done, Mr. Fish? It wanted to pin the knight right now. Okay. Let's see what else. Queen over there was a miss. It wanted to pin the knight. Okay. And then, yeah, all this was not great for us. This allowed for this tactic here. We were not fish today. No, we were not fish at all. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. We've learned. What have we learned? That we are suddenly trash at chess. I don't know. We were good. We had like a win streak of like 16, and now we're trash. So, send some comments, send some love in the comments below. Tell me I'm not trash, or do tell me I'm trash. That's really mean of you if you do like confirm that. But a comment's a comment, I guess. If you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It would help deal with the pain of this loss. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!